Hello students, this is Professor Mike Labasi at St. Clair Community College. I go by Dr. Mike or Professor Mike. And this is a little quick welcome to my course video with a few tips to be sure you are successful in your class. So first off, I assume you've already been through some basic e-learn training. Let's make some assumptions on that. You'll find on the St. Clair website a intro to e-learn. Please do any of that and understand the contact information for help desk in case you have issues with logging in. So again, that will be on the St. Clair website. So help desk has both email and phone. So a couple things when you first get in. Probably most important, of course, is the syllabus. I know you've heard this before. It's in the syllabus, and it should be. So syllabus for my courses are laid out pretty much this way. As with most courses, information about the course, any textbook, my contact information. Please note this will change, of course. Use the example you see here will change each time. But the best way to get a hold of me is use the email address listed as course email. It could probably be my mike.labasi@stclair.edu. But you can email via, it's called direct to learn or eLearn. Now that, of course, is a one-way email. If you email from here, it's going to be a send only. But it should bounce to my Outlook inbox in a course folder where I can see your emails. But again, probably the best way is just email. Best way to get a hold of me. Phone, not the best. I'm trying to get set up to where I could be sure and get my campus phone voicemails remotely because I'm not on the main campus a lot. Depending on the semester, I could be either at Centerville, I could be at main campus, I could be only remote. So look for office hours located here, information about how to get a hold of me and where I'll be at, main campus office or Centerville office, or if it's by online. It could be Zoom, it could be some other online meeting app. So information will be listed here about dates and times. And if you can't meet within physical or online, whichever listed in your syllabus by appointment, again, email me and we can set up a either face-to-face and or online meeting or phone meeting. So syllabus itself, understand the heart of the syllabus. I should walk you through each week, either by topic number or week number. Try to read ahead if possible. But even more important is understand your point layout, your grading, understand withdrawal policies. If you have to drop the class, make sure you go through the proper channels. It can be for any reason. Also look at my policies. So these are my policies that are generic for most of my classes. Again, look at the syllabus posted for your shell for any changes. Additionally, try to read stuff before class. Look at the material before class, thumb through it, read it, wherever you find best way to try to absorb it. I'm not going to go over everything in that chapter topic, but I will try to demo either a live lecture or online, have lectures, material to go over what I think is important. So again, you might have 50 slides for chapter 1. I might only use 10 to 12 of them to pull out the things I think are important. But again, it doesn't mean you shouldn't not at least review the whole chapter. Labs, quizzes, and assignments. So there is a end date and due date. So the due date typically for me is on Sunday night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everything will be due by then, whether it be a Dropbox assignment or a quiz. Usually 7 days after the end date is the due date. Anything after the due date is 10% off. It belongs after the due date and before the end date. The end date itself is 7 days again after the due date. Nothing is accepted after the end date. So you basically have a 7-day leeway into the next topic week to try to get stuff submitted, even with late points off though. After that though, it closes. This is to keep you up to pace with the content for the course. Do not email me. All your assignments that are way past 2 weeks late, thinking I'll grade them. They will not. I actually will ignore those emails. So quiz formats. Normally open book, open note, and not timed. So but you get one attempt. So you'll see that in the quiz format. And if in quiz description, if it states that it is timed, it should not be. I may have just missed it when I edited the show for the class. And of course, if you have any issues with a quiz, let me know right away. I will bump you more time if needed. If it's an error with eLearn, I'll contact also help desk to get it fixed, or eLearn support. Also, if you have a quiz question that just you call in the question, and some of them are, I say, sketchy. Most of them are pretty good, but every so often you get a quiz question that just doesn't seem right, or has multiple answers that should be correct. And with IT, that's definitely the case. Take a screenshot of that quiz question and email to me. So, bonus points. This might depend on the class. It could depend upon extra credit assignments. It could depend on attendance for face-to-face, for showing up, and so on. So look for any kind of bonus points. Papers. When papers are turned in, try to use MLA format. Probably more important is it'll be told whether or not to use it for certain assignments. In some classes I have where I don't require any kind of academic format. Maybe I just want a more professional format. So depends on the class, but assume MLA format. Probably more important is citations. If you copy something or source something, please cite it properly. And is the scholarly thing, costs the scholarly action to do. This goes and also in line with the cheating policies. So with that, I probably use Turnitin. If you copy an entire paper from online, it'll be marked as plagiarism, and you'll get 2 chances. You get 1 F on the assignment with a warning, and if it happens again, you get F for the class. So this is, of course, outlined in the academic resources and our code of conduct. So integrity is very important. If you copy screenshots from another fellow user, that you should be doing, and that is caught, that does count. So do your own work. If you have issues, email me, I'll help you out. Or drop in for office hours, either face-to-face or online. About email. If you do email me, please take this opportunity to try to practice some good email etiquette. Don't treat it as a text message. I don't need a long, drawn-out email, but information like who you are and what class you're in can be very handy, especially if it comes from a non-Sinclair, if it doesn't come from eLearn. If you get, this is Joe, can we take the quiz? I got to figure out what class you're in. So it's going to have me reply to you, say, well, what class you're in, what quiz number it is. So be specific. Let me know what class you're in. Let me know your full name. Let me know the topic or week number and what I can do to help you out with it. Again, nice signature, a thank you, and don't leave the subject line empty. It actually could be marked as spam sometimes. So quick subject in there, you can put information about who you are, what the class is. Any one-liner, no subject, yo, P, this is D, can we take the quiz type stuff, text message formats, I'll just ignore them, delete them. So proper email like this can help you out and help me out. If it's an in-person class and it is during lecture time, please have your headphones off, have your phones down, devices down, other than using them for taking notes. This will basically strip away points on any extra credit points if I catch you in class face-to-face. Please put them away. Now, lab days. When I teach classes, a lot of times first meeting will be content review, lecture, demonstrations, and so on. The second meeting we do will probably be a lab day. Now, lab day is fine. Come on in, put your headphones on, walk through the lab, ask me a question, leave if you're done. That's fine. I want lab days to be more open. You come in, do the work you like. So, again, any issues with registration, financial aid, there's a student services link. Please see the student services page to help you out. So, always look at the course overview for any additional information about anything we use outside of the course, like NetLab. NetLabs are something we use a lot for a lot of my courses. If you do use it, you'll see a login information here about your login ID and password, how to use NetLab, how to take good screenshots, and so on. There's information here to help you out to be successful. So, and last but not least, quiz-wise, let's mention a few things. Quizzes, again, look at the due dates, when stuff starts and ends. If it's a quiz, it's multiple choice, it should be automatically graded. If it has something called a long answer or short answer, which is like a one paragraph or one sentence, type of response. It won't be not be graded. So you'll see a partial grade posted to the grade book. So you might see like 6 out of 10, and if there's two-point short answers I need to grade, I will get a notification. I will grade those, and it will update the grade book upon grading. Sometimes we get, in some classes, we might get this sort of one-liner that's automatically graded, or one word or 2-word. And this is a live example here. It has an automatic grading algorithm, which is pretty horrible. In this example here, you can see it was not uppercase P, so marked as wrong. Again, if the quiz contains anything that's like this and it is marked as wrong, I will see these and go in and regrade them. And I'll, in this case, give you the point back. If it's misspelled, slightly misspelled, case sensitivity here, I won't count that. And also if it's an acronym, like if it's CISO, you put CISO for the answer, and it wants Chief Information Security Officer. Well, I'll try to make sure I'll give you the point back. So it's FYI, these aren't around too much, but if you do get this, you can always let me know too, but I will definitely grade those and give you the points back. So that's it. Last course thing in here is course overview. Come to your shell, you don't see the weeks or topics laid out. Look for the course overview survey. This is a quick, could be 1 to 10 question quiz about the content. It might ask you about stuff from the syllabus and so on. Answer that to get it correct, and it unlocks the rest of the shell. So anyways, I'll look forward. Look for any other additional videos or information specific about your course to help you succeed. But this is a general welcome, and I look forward to seeing you either online or in class. Thank you.